Hey guys, a lot of the times whenever I do my videos and stuff like that, you guys usually see like my beard's already done and everything like that. And when I woke up this morning, my beard was like way messed up. Like, see, look at this stuff. And what I wanted to show you guys, and this is for any of those people out there that sit there and think that people have beards that are lazy. We don't wake up looking however we look. And I wanted to give you guys an idea of my regimen and what it takes every single day before I go to work. It's like a 30-minute process, and trust me, this video is hopefully it's not going to be 30 minutes long, but I wanted to give you guys an idea of what I do every day to get ready. It's kind of hard because I need to use both hands, but I'm going to try and give you guys some good angles so you guys can see. But I want to give you guys an idea of the tools of the craft. I spoke last week about exfoliating your face, and one of the things that I didn't mention, or I may have mentioned briefly, is that you need to have a boar hair brush, correction. And a lot of my brushes that I have now have boar hair in them, or they're a mixture of regular bristles and boar hair. And that's great, because what that does is when you go to run it on your beard, because right now my beard is like, it may look shiny, but if you look really, really close, you can see how like frizzy it is and whatnot. And the only reason why it's shiny is because it's healthy. And so I wanted to give you guys an idea of what it takes and how to keep your beard looking normal. And then you can show this video to your friends or to those naysayers out there like, oh, people have beards, they're lazy. No, actually, when I used to shave every morning, it'd take me 2 to 5 minutes at most, maybe 10 if I was trying to get like really, really nice smooth shaven when I was in the service. And now it takes a lot longer. So we're gonna go ahead and go through that. I'm gonna go through the tools real fast with you guys, so bear with me. So first off, I'm gonna go over the different types of brushes. I like using these types of brushes because they work out pretty well. This one makes it nice. This one right here makes it nice and sleek. This one right here is good for if you're trying to blow dry it, because see, it's got all those vents in it and stuff like that. I don't know if you guys can see that, but see all those little vents and stuff? So when you're blow drying your beard, it doesn't like trap the heat in there. It basically cycles through, and it helps dry it faster if you're just hopping out of the shower. So this one's good to use, and I got this one with the blow dryer I had bought. It came with it as like a bonus, so there's that right there. And then, like I said, I already covered that one. But the one that I wanted to show you guys, and the Beard Struggle sells one similar to this, and what it is, it's an actual boar hair brush, and I just cleaned it yesterday, but obviously it collects lint. It's like a lint trap. But what you're gonna do is you're gonna go over your beard and stuff like that. And this actually, because of the coarseness of the boar hair, it actually cleans it as you do that. And since it's got pricklies at the end of it, it helps exfoliate the skin around. So I usually use this every day, every morning, and it also helps get that nice look to it, and it helps tame it. But what I'm gonna do first, I'm gonna brush through my hair. And what I was also saying is how most of my brushes have boar hair in them and stuff like that. This one right here is from Wet and Silky from Cala. I don't know if you can see that. I'll try and show you guys. It's backwards, obviously, but it's called Cala, C-A-L-A, and you can buy these at most stores and whatnot. But see how it's got it's not just regular brush. See, it's got the boar hair underneath. That helps clean it and tame it at the same time. So I'm gonna run this through my hair, because it's a lot easier if you have long hair like me to get this out of the way, so that way you can work on your beard. Because otherwise you end up trying to put your beard stuff in, and it gets in your hair, and your hair gets oily and everything else. So give me like 30 seconds here, and we'll go ahead and knock this out. Alright, so let me grab a hair tie or a scrunchie. Whatever works. The wife buys them, I steal them from her. It's a vicious cycle. With that said, and besides, if you're Army like I was, there's only one thief in the Army. Everybody else is just trying to get their shit back. So with that said, I just got my stuff back, right? So we'll go ahead and get started. I don't put the beard balm in first. I usually try and get it tamed first, because otherwise when you go to run your fingers through it, the guys that have long beards will understand this. You go like this and it'll get caught. See? Yeah. And what'll end up happening is you go to pull out and you'll rip out a freaking hair, and that crap hurts, for one, and two, it creates ingrown hairs when it comes back out. So see, I'm just working it through and stuff like that. So you're gonna do, see, just work it in like that. And this is small enough, the hairs are small enough, and see how it's already starting to come out and stuff like that. And this helps with all that. And plus it makes it all nice and bushy if you like into that kind of thing. And this will help. Before there was let me tell you a little fun fact here. Before there was shampoo and conditioner, people used to brush their hair with one of these types of brushes. It's actually a natural conditioner. So, but that whole like you have to brush your hair 100 times, that was why, because it took a really long time. Somebody got the idea, there's got to be an easier way to do this, and then they came out with shampoo and conditioner. The shampoo was just to clean your hair, because before that, you use soap. Usually some type of lard-based soap from pig fat and everything else that's gross that most guys don't want to think about. So with that said, see, I already got it worked out here. And because I got that what we call bed beard, you can see that it's got like an indentation here and stuff like that, which is fine. A little bit of water, a little bit of balm will actually kind of like puff that back out. And see how it's already starting to look nice? That's because one of the great things about these types of brushes is that they retain some of that oil. So word of the wise men, do not, and I've done this, I got in trouble for it from my wife, do not use her brush or a brush that you're going to use on your hair on your face, because it'll retain oils, and those oils will get in your hair. And you remember how a little bit goes a long way? Well, when it comes to the hair on your head, a little bit goes a very, very long way. So as you can see, since this already has some in it, I don't really have to do much but just brush it in. It's kind of like I guess recycling the unused, you know what I mean, that your beard didn't need. So I'm just working it through, okay? And we're gonna get to the other brush here in a minute, but go ahead and put a little bit of beard balm in, okay? I like using the Beard Struggle. Like I said, I've tried everything out there. This stuff works. It works really, really well. And I've tried stuff from Walmart. I don't know if you're in another country and you got stuff from other places, but I really like this stuff and it works really well. That's it. I have literally a long beard. That is all I need. Okay? Work it in like that, guys. See? It's where it's nice and glistening. Okay? Work it underneath, right? This helps condition the beard, but it also has the same base ingredients as your beard oil. Okay? It's just got a couple extra ingredients in it, like beeswax. So it helps with that form. When this stuff dries, it will hold the beard in place, but it's not a lot. So it's not like you're putting mustache wax on where it's going to basically stay as rigid as a board. It's just got a little bit in there, just enough to give it some control. Okay? But like I said, this is literally the same stuff that you have in your beard oil, just add beeswax and a couple other ingredients. I'm not sure if those ingredients are trademarked, so I'm not going to give out the Beard Struggle secrets. But I do know it has beeswax in it. Correction, sorry. But see, I'm just working it in. Make sure you get it in nice and good, just like that. See? All right. And now, go on to the fun stuff. See, like, look, see, I still have a bunch on my hands. And you can work that into the skin. It's for your skin, a lot of it. The beeswax is what makes it different than oil and makes it to where you can use it to control. But it's still literally, beard oil is good for your body because the sebaceous glands that create a substance called sebum. Yeah, I know it's a dirty word. It seems like it would be, but I don't know. I don't make up the words. I just say them. Sebum, your body oil is only going to produce so much, and the longer your beard gets, the more it's going to need it, and it's either going to pull it away from the skin, which is going to get rid of that whole waterproof layer, which will allow things like sickness and dirt and grit and grime to get in there, or it's going to dry out your beard because it can't get to the very end. Like right here, I've been fighting this for a couple months now, but it's only on the ends though. Right here at the very, very end, it's a little dry. I always put a little extra beard balm on there just to make sure that it stays a little bit more moist. Okay, so with that said, we're gonna work from there. Okay, we're just working it in. Okay, guys, just like that. See, just working it in. You guys see what it looked like before and everything else. So with that said, all right, there's that. Okay. And okay. How we looking? All right. Sexy as ever. Well, relative term, I guess. Beauty's in the eye of the beer holder. Yes, I said beer holder. With that said, get this part right here, as you can see. And this part has actually started to come in recently, so I'm really, really impressed with that. Remember the whole exfoliating thing? Finally paid off. Like I said, you can buy these. If you look at the previous article I wrote about exfoliating your face, this right here is like 10 bucks. You can buy 50,000 different kinds, styles, and shapes. I stole this one from the wife. See it in the center and stuff like that? It's got like a charcoal thing in the center. And then on the outside, it's got different coarseness of layers, so you can really work it in. But like I said, I started working it in right here, and it's starting to grow in thick, and I'm really impressed with that. So, and for my buddy out there, Steven, you were asking about this from last week's article. It's backwards. Let me see if I can show you guys in the mirror. Hold on a second here. So, see if I can get it in there. It's still backwards. Wow. Just wow. Okay. I swear, I don't know. It's called Malin plus Geoets. Not exactly. It's grapefruit face cleanser. So yeah, but that's for my buddy Steven. He was asking about that. So now you know, Steven. Okay. With that said, we're gonna finish up. I really like this brush because what it does is if you have really curly hair, you just work it in and see how it starts to create those natural waves and stuff like that. A lot of people like that look. A lot of women, I guess, like that look too. I still get complimented all the damn time. I'm not sure if I'm flattered or I'm annoyed by it, but it's nice to know people appreciate a good beard. And for those guys out there that don't think that, spend a couple of minutes on your beard and make it look like you care. And usually women notice that. It's just like when you go to the club and you have nice shoes on, women notice that too. Taking the time out of your day to make sure that you're presentable shows them that you care about your appearance, shows them that you care about something, and they're more likely to come talk to you. So for those guys out there who are seeking whatever, and this isn't just for ladies, if you're of that persuasion, people notice. Doesn't matter if you're into guys, into girls, into, I don't know what the new term is, non-binary. They notice. They notice that you take care of your appearance. If you take care of your appearance, then you'll take care of things in other aspects of your life. So that's important. So spending the time during the day to do all this stuff is kind of important. So with that said, I'm going to go ahead and put, now usually you're supposed to put this in during the day, like halfway through the day, but I use it a little bit more than most because I have a lot of hair and my stuff gets dried out a lot faster, and it starts at the very ends. The longer your hair, the more your regimen is going to have to change. A lot of the stuff the Beard Struggle says is for those guys trying to grow one, or those guys who have a short beard. That'll work for them. But for guys like me who have this monstrosity, I gotta do a little bit extra. And what I love about this stuff, and what I've noticed about some of the other Beard Struggle, or not the other Beard Struggle, sorry, correction, the other products out there on the market, the other stuff on the market makes your face feeling oily. It makes it feeling like it's you're wearing something. This stuff just feels natural. It feels like it's your normal face. It doesn't feel heavy. It doesn't feel like light and flimsy. It doesn't feel like there's not anything there, but it doesn't feel like there's anything there. It just feels natural. So like I said, I'm just working it in, making sure I'm getting those tips, because those tips like to get dry. Sometimes I just like to rub it in, get it in there, and then brush it out one more time. That way, and the brush, this brush will strip some of it out. If you use a brush like this, or the one that comes with the Beard Struggles Ultimate Kit, by the way, that's a good deal because that comb by itself is like 40 bucks. Go ahead and try and find one cheaper. If you can, it's crap. Like I said, I'm a firm believer you get what you pay for. But I'm just working this through, okay? That way it gets all the way through the hairs and coats the hairs on the inside and out. that is literally it at that point, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and finish getting ready because I gotta go to my other job. There's no rest for the wicked, I guess, right? But I appreciate you guys taking time to check out this video. And for you guys out there that think beard oil is hipster oil, got so many things I want to say to you. Another article. Stay tuned, guys. You guys, beard on, beard strugglers.